is report from Goldman Sachs Group. Discover this economy is back to the exciting nations like United States and Japan. The BRIC country will become the new power of economy in 2050. Russia is not only rich in oil, but also high quality in human resources. Their aerospace and other high-tech industry with development potential. Brazil has adequate human and superior agricultural science, so the yield of agricultural export are top of the world. China has 1.3 billion population and the mass scale of the market. They are the fastest country of economic growth in one of the world. India suffers with high quality standard and financial service system very well. It is moving to the new part of economy from poor country.
The financial crisis caused the interest rate of US debt was lowest in the world. So we are in the economic downturn world and look like the Great Depression in 1930. When central bank increased the money supply, it didn't make interest rate down anymore. It was called liquidity trap. And India, which was a developing economy, they will face a big challenge. The financial crisis caused India have a series of defeats, such as country assets lost and stock price plunged. Moreover, rupee was substantial devaluation. India's output also looked worse and worse. About India government do the stimulus package by strengthen financial supervision and regulation. Further, raise taxes and reduce government expenditure. Then we can see the India economy recovery.
Before the financial crisis, China had the best performance of the various countries' economic growth originally. According to the statistics, the financial crisis really caused a big damage to the China stock market. The stock turned the red to the green and start going down obviously. In addition to the overall economic side, long-term structural problems, there are many companies falsify the earnings. The result of many individual investors start with treasury loss, and finally they choose to exit. The hugest influence is that the financial crisis lowered the export of electronic products. The government carried out two policies. One is the home appliance going to the countryside. The government aims to expand sales of household electric appliances in the rural areas. TVs, refrigerators, cell phones, washing machines are subsidized by the government. The other is cars going to the countryside. They can buy cars in lower price. The government tends to expand the domestic demand to promote the economy.
In 2008, Brazil is faced with the threat of the financial crisis. In the next half year, the commodity price falls. The Bovespa index fell more than 50% in 5 months. In the same period, the reals against the US dollars finally to stop the upward tendency. In 2009, Brazil, like the other countries around the world, compared to 2008, the import and export value and gross domestic product is significantly reduced. But the good news is that the year in Brazil, Sao Paulo's stock market value growth of 129.5% and foreign exchange reserve continue to rise because Brazilian central banks reduced the interest rate largely and increased domestic demand. In addition, the global price of raw material rice is good to the Brazil export growth performance, attracts the international capital to flow to the Brazilian market. These effects all let the Brazilian stock market growth. The next round to stimulate the Brazilian stock market possibly is real estate. It will be promising in the future.
The impact of financial crisis on Russia. Russia claimed that the state cash reserve has ranked third in the world, which is enough for them to get through the global financial crisis. However, the oil price fell rapidly, and the stock market 70% of the value evaporated. The reserve assets compared with the 2007 decreased 50.8 billion at the end of 2008. The turmoil of Russian economy is due to the lack of reform and the long-term dependence on oil. So how fast they can get rid of dependence on oil, how fast they can become a mature economy. The high level of education and the high degree of technological development will be a best economic weapon for Russia.